Alright. Let's see if this is working. I'm going to change the mic to... Well, let's go ahead and get involved here. I've already got one guy going in, and this is going to be... Let's see if I can draw this in for you. I was working on this character here. You'll see what I'm doing a little bit. Let me fix that part. Let's go ahead and make this wider. Sure, that's how you do his makeup. Take a look. Can't see it. Alright, just getting in to the structure of the body now. That's going to be at a certain angle, so you have to make the proportions right and make sure you don't destroy the rest of the form with how the head is tilted. That's always a difficult thing. I think his outfit's black these days, I'm not sure. I don't even know what's going on with the X-Men. I think they're killing off that comic book. But there's looks like they're probably gonna go forward with new X-Men movies, so with all their different cast now from the last one. So it'll be interesting if Marvel Studios can get their hands on the product. So I know it was a little quiet, so I'm gonna have a little commentary about that kind of stuff while I draw. So we have, as you can see, I'm drawing Bishop, if you didn't already know. And probably just based off his M, you can tell. And his outfit has an M on it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking at Google images right now and trying to figure it out. Back here, watch. Let me draw him in, his head in at least. We're going to have, fix it up a little bit, put these eyes in there. We're gonna have Colossus. I'll spoil it already. Sorry, I spoiled it. So he's very chrome-like, so when you put them together, you kind of have to give like these reflection kind of things, like of shapes and forms, reflecting off his metal body, or at least make it look chrome. I don't know what, I don't like this whole like wearing black outfits all the time kind of thing. They seem to have been making the characters in the comics probably like 10 years ago because of the X-Men movies, them having black outfits. A lot of people were like a little upset about that, you know, all the big fans. I didn't mind it. I didn't care as long as I got to see, you know, a Wolverine fight or a Cyclops eye blast. But that was back at a time when it was, you know, the CG technology was not what it is like today. So that thick neck, yeah, bodybuilder type neck, shoulders. And I think, let's go ahead and do his ears on. The man deems himself a king, but that bird won't sing. His hairline, I don't know where he's looking off to. I'm just kind of randomly drawing him in. Didn't really think about it. I should have. I think it out first before you draw. So I'm just kind of winging it. Now I was a fan. I think they changed things where his body doesn't have the, what do you call it? I guess like the armor plating kind of lines. But I'm gonna put him in. I kind of liked it better that way. Otherwise, he looks like the Silver Surfer, or like a version of the Surfer. That's why I kind of think that the armor plating lines kind of differentiates him from looking like that, especially in the comic books, because you can't tell if it's metal or not. That's why the whole chrome kind of thing with the armor plating stuff, that's important. In my mind. In my mind, anyway. Let's go like that. And we do it right here. Stuff's reflecting something else over here. Now these lines they also help like show depth of like say his arms and muscles. And that's helpful, those the armor lines, because you know, it kind of gives it a little bit more shape. And they look like they're actual muscles. We'll just kind of round it a little bit. I just wanted to draw in his head real quick because we're going to get into who I have laid out here. His face looks kind of funny. I think it's the eyes. Maybe we can fix those as well. Kind of bring them in more of an angle instead of these weird round things. I hope that's getting there. And we're going to do like a little bit of Storm. I'll just do her head too, and then we'll call it a video. But her eyes are really important. You gotta get them just right. Her eyebrows kind of have always had this kind of like angled up thing. And of course, when she's using her powers, her eyes go blank. Basically, she has no pupils and stuff like that. There's her eyes. Trying to keep it as simple and fast as possible for the video purposes. Storm is one of my favorite X-Men. I think that she should be more prominently used in the movies. The last one, they did a pretty good job. I really like that actress. She really came out pretty nice in it. Didn't like the movie particularly, but she was really nice to look at. She looked like Storm big time. You know, that's a big thing with me too, so she looked just like her from the comic books anyway. Yeah, Halle Berry Storm was terrible. Sorry. Had to say it. And that's my commentary for the video right now as we draw these characters in. And I gotta flesh them out a little bit more, which I'll do in another video. I'll start doing the body structures and everything like that, because these angles I gotta get just right. Like that, this Colossus face is not working at all. I'm gonna have to fix that. So we're gonna redraw his face. So that's another thing too, is angles, shapes. Everybody has to meet the same level with each other. Otherwise it's gonna look like garbage. And right now that looks like garbage. Alright. Let me get her head in there. And her hairline a little bit. At least give me an idea of where I'm going with this. And I'll figure out their outfits later on, but that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to do with this. I hope that came out right. So let me angle it like that. Okay. Alright, later on.